Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we will explore QQQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 29th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 22nd of August, 2025, our system has ranked QQQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.24. Let's take a closer look at the ETF's performance during this time. Unfortunately, the ETF has not performed as anticipated, resulting in a loss of 0.27% thus far. This equates to an average loss of 0.05% each day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is positioned in the lower part of a narrow and strong rising trend in the short term, which typically presents a very good buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor at $568.56 be breached, it could initially indicate a slower rate of increase, but may also serve as an early warning of a potential trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 10.35% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from 9.99% to 14.32%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 13.21%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 12.05% to positive 15.83% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price somewhere between $501.67 and $660.72. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline, QQQ ETF price ended at $570.40 on Friday, after losing 1.16%. The QQQ ETF price fell by 1.16% on the last day, which was Friday, the 29th of August, 2025, from $577.08 to $570.40. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 1.114%, with a day low at $568.54 and a day high of $575.03. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 1.2% for this period. Volume has increased on the last day by 10 million shares, but on falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 56 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $31.7 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $583.32. while the lowest price was $402.39. Currently, the price is 2.21%, or $12.92, below the 52-week high of $583.32, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. Personal consumption expenditures inflation readings aligned with expectations, keeping the Federal Reserve positioned to indicate a 25 basis point cut in September. This serves as a near-term advantage for the QQQ index. Lower interest rates typically enhance growth multiples and can elevate high-beta technology stocks that are predominant in the exchange-traded fund. Simultaneously, Jerome Powell's recent statements and declining bond yields have market participants analyzing recession risks. And easing monetary policy can inflate equity valuations. However, it may also signal economic weaknesses that could pressure earnings in the future. The QQQ's substantial scale and assets exceeding $360 billion ensure robust liquidity and sustained investor interest, which can amplify price increases and limit potential declines in the short term. However, concentration risk remains a concern. NVIDIA and a select group of artificial intelligence leaders hold significant sway. The ongoing enthusiasm for artificial intelligence as a long-term value generator bolsters the QQQ's potential for growth, provided that enterprise adoption yields tangible returns on investment. Conversely, reports of underwhelming returns from artificial intelligence and cautions regarding increased volatility imply possible shifts toward value or defensive stocks, resulting in greater price fluctuations. In summary, in the near term, policy easing and substantial exchange-traded fund inflows benefit the QQQ. In the long term, performance will depend on consistent adoption of artificial intelligence and the broader economic outlook, with concentration and earnings risks shaping the trajectory. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 21st of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS gave QQQ a hold grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark rated QQQ as outperform with a hold action. On Thursday, the 26th of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark gave QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 13th of August, 2025, and so far it has decreased by 1.71%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence, divergence, or MACD. Volume rose on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the ETF should be monitored more closely. Some positive signals have also been issued, and these may influence near-term developments. The QQQ ETF holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal for the ETF, providing a positive forecast. With further gains, the ETF will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $571.31. Conversely, if it declines, the ETF will find some support from the long-term average at approximately $567.82. A breakout through the short-term average will generate a buy signal, while a breakdown through the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal given 13 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal issued 12 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal noted 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal observed 8 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we can see short moving average, sell signal identified 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal triggered 78 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal noted 69 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. QQQ finds support from accumulated volume at $565.90. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. Generally, this exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the associated risk is considered very low. During the last day, the ETF fluctuated $6.49 between its high and low, or 1.14%. Over the last week, the ETF has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 0.85%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for the QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low PE ratio could indicate a low expectation for the company's future or suggest that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, pointing to a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $571.97. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could serve as a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ faces its first support level at $565.90. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $551.38, representing a decline of 3.33%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. There is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top that was identified 12 days ago. Is the QQQ ETF a good buy? Several signals and indicators are showing negative trends, and we anticipate that this will impact its performance over the coming days and potentially weeks. Nevertheless, we believe that the current level presents a viable buying opportunity, with expectations of a price increase during or by the conclusion of this 3-month period. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our system suggests that the present price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 2nd of September, we forecast that QQQ will open higher by 92 cents, starting at $571.32. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.